Right guys, welcome to the channel. Just want to do a quick video today on depression. Just my thoughts on depression. Well, based on my experiences from a long time ago, but nonetheless I can wrap my brains and recall feelings and thoughts about it and stuff. So yeah, I just want to talk a bit about that. To the best of my ability. So yeah guys, here we go. Suffered with depression. Suffered with depression all my life really, like whether it was to do with my family not understanding me when I was younger, and obviously my dad having a problem with the drink and stuff like that. Yeah, like suffered with depression as I felt like I was kind of like the outcast of the family or the black sheep of the family kind of thing. No one really understood me. Everyone thought I was moody, difficult, etc., etc. But I wasn't. It was just because of what I was experiencing, like and what I had going on, like that no one really understood or knew about that much. So yeah, like to do with obviously problems at home and stuff. Like but yeah, well, yeah, problems at home with my dad drinking and stuff like that. Like, yeah, just I guess conflict all the time, sort of thing. But yeah, not in a physical sense, but in a mental sort of sense. My, yeah, but I won't go into details because I'm not gonna throw my dad under the bus, sort of thing. But yeah, wasn't always easy. I love my dad. He was a great man. He had a lot of good qualities, but it wasn't always easy. That's all I can say. When it was good, it was really good, but when it was bad, it was pretty bad. So yeah, yeah, but yeah, enough of that. What I'm trying to say is, I've also suffered with depression to do with my schizophrenia and my anxiety. I had bad anxiety again because of my dad's drinking and stuff. I had a nervous sniff and a nervous cough, and had a bad lung and burst an artery in my nose because of it. Had to have my nose cauterized and stuff. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, anxiety makes you depressed because you get sick of how you're feeling, and you feel like you can't relate to people. You feel like you're constantly on in flight or flight kind of thing when there's no reason to be. When no one's given you any reason to feel like that, but because of your past experiences, you constantly go into that, and the barriers go up, and it's bad for relationships because you can't let anyone close even when you want to, and you push people away, and you can't get close to people because you're constantly in this fight or flight kind of like mentality where it's like if someone gets too close to you, you get scared, or you like yeah, it's just not easy sort of thing. And whereas if you want to be loved and stuff, but it's like it's too hard, too traumatic to let people close to you kind of thing. That's the only way I can describe it. That was how it used to be for me, but I'm totally different now. I would be well, once I get my life in order how I want it, I would be quite ready to settle down and raise a family sort of thing, with the right lady. So yeah, but that's how it made me feel back then. Yeah, I've also had times where I felt flat as a pancake, like absolutely zero energy, zero. It's like the engine's running, but there's no one behind the wheel, kind of thing. It's it's like the engine's running, but there's no gas in the tank. That's the only way I can describe it. It's like yeah, you're alive, but you're dead. If that makes sense. Like it's like you're alive, but you're dead inside. Like you just can't find any sort of enthusiasm or motivation or anything. You're totally flat. Your words are flat. Your demeanor's flat. Everything's flat. This is how I've been in the past. And the harder you are on yourself, I find the longer it takes to snap out of these depressive spells. So I'd always tell people to be kind to themselves and be kind to yourself and be kind to others, sort of thing. And when you've messed up, always forgive yourself and move on. Like don't beat yourself up. The tendency of human beings is to beat themselves up and totally like destroy themselves. The devil's there to do that anyway. He'll point the finger at you. You don't need to point the finger at yourself. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them. But yeah, you correct your behaviour when you go wrong and learn from your mistakes, definitely. But don't keep beating yourself up over and over and over again, because it doesn't do you any good. It doesn't do anybody any good. It just makes you useless, and you can't help people or be there for people when you're in that state. So, but yeah, and it doesn't make you useless, but it makes you feel useless, sort of thing. So yeah, it's never a good thing, sort of thing, to do that. What else? Yeah, I've also had highs, like great highs. I guess that's similar to mania, but I was never diagnosed with mania. But I guess it was like I was either really low or really high. I found there was nothing in between for a long time until I found God and stuff, and then I was a bit more less high and more on a level, more in between kind of thing. The lows have been low at times, don't get me wrong, I have, but probably not to the same extent as when I was younger. But I can't say that, because the lows have been pretty bad when I've been going through them, but I don't know. I can't answer that one really, to be honest with you. The lows have been pretty bad, but the it's a different kind of high now. It's not a high. It's not like a high from myself. Sometimes it's a high from the Lord kind of thing. It's like the joy of the Lord, and there's no better feeling than that when you experience God's presence and stuff. There's no better feeling. I would say, and I've experienced that a lot more when I've been reading the Bible and praying. Those two things tend to make me feel God's presence more than, or at least a good presence more when I'm doing those things, sort of thing. But yeah, it's a different kind of high now, and it's a different, and I guess it's a different kind of low. Like I feel like I've got God's peace all the time now. I've got my faith. I feel like I've always got God's peace kind of thing, even when I'm really suffering and stuff. It's like I know it will get better in time. Not meaning to quote Leona Lewis, but yeah, it will get better in time, kind of thing. I know this, like the Lord uses everything the devil means for harm for your good. So he's always got a plan. The Lord, he's always 10 steps ahead. Do you know what I mean, or 2 steps ahead than the devil and your enemies and yourself even. So yeah, guys. I think I've covered everything I want to talk about really now. It's just a brief video, just going over a few little pointers, like what I can remember the best off the top of my head. no, that's another thing I want to add. Another thing I found when I was depressed, when I saw people happy, it really upset me and it really made me feel even more down. I used to look at other families and stuff and they seemed happy and stuff, and it would really get me down because I felt like I never had that. Or I didn't feel like I fitted in with my family, kind of thing, because of different things, like be it my mental health or my dad's drinking, kind of thing. But I never felt like I was truly happy as a youngster. And I've seen other families and they seemed like they were truly happy and stuff, and it used to upset me, to be honest with you. It used to get me really down, it used to depress me. Yeah, but that's another thing that I can remember. But so the negative stuff brought me comfort, as weird as that sounds. Like it made me feel better about my life, but it's like it was a wrong way of looking at things. But that was how I used to look at things when I was younger and stuff. I used to gain inspiration from people who had it even worse than me, and it like motivated me to keep going. It's probably a wrong way of thinking looking back, but that was how it worked for me back then. I'd look at the worst situations and say, at least I'm not in that situation. I've got to keep going. I can't give up, and that is what spurred me on and keep me going, kind of thing. And amongst other things, sort of thing. But yeah, but I think that's all I want to cover for now, guys. I'll try and think of more to cover. This is just a video off the top of my head, a little bit about depression and anxiety and how it's affected me. But I'll try and, if I think of anything else to add, I will add it. But yeah, that's it for now, kind of thing. Sorry, I was actually falling asleep then as I was talking, and I'm trying to think at the same time, sort of thing, as I'm talking. So sorry for closing my eyes then, guys. I don't know how much I've closed my eyes in this video, but it's late and I'm a bit tired, so apologies for that if I've closed my eyes for half the video, but at least you can hear me, kind of thing. That's all I can say. I'll try and do better next time. Yeah, this is the video, guys, a little bit about depression and anxiety. I hope you could take something from it, or if you can relate to it, give it a thumbs up or subscribe or share or whatever you want to do with the content. I'll try and get some more content soon. Feel free to leave me any ideas if you want any, I don't know, if you got any ideas for any more videos or more content. I'll try and do my best to get it done. Yeah, but thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you guys, like I always say. Wishing you all the best, keeping you in my prayers. Please keep me in your prayers. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon. Take care, goodbye, much love. Sorry I'm tired tonight, guys. God bless. Bye. Take care. Bye.